Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you like this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it and I promise to update daily. Let's back out a little bit and get a better sense of this Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch 2015 Chocolate Series. Now, historically, Speedmaster Professionals have had a tendency to fade and patina to the point that certain dials, under certain circumstances, will turn a rather tropical chocolate color. Well, this watch is all about instant gratification, as you don't have to wait for history to run its course. Already chocolate colored about its dial, and in every other respect, identical to an Omega Moonwatch Sapphire Sandwich. It's an upscale Speedmaster Professional for those who are more likely to dream of space than go there. And that means most of us. It's a handsome watch and a striking piece. Not specifically a vintage tribute, so much as a luxurious and colorful take on the Moonwatch that references history without plagiarizing it. 42 millimeters in stainless steel. You can see on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, the defining measurement is really 48 millimeters lug-to-lug, so it'll fit on a wrist as small as 14 centimeters circumference. It's not terribly thick. I was actually surprised to find this one only measured 13.6 millimeters thick. Of course, the outcropping of the tachymeter bezel will cause some tough sleeves to hang up, but it's compatible with just about every jacket. Spacing between the lugs is 20 millimeters, so that's your size if you wish to accessorize. But you will find that the strap that's fitted is a handsome piece and comfortable, bolstered and substantial. It features a sheer cut side with a contrasting stitch, a chocolate coloration to match the dial, a more natural calfskin color on the underside, and rather than a pin buckle, a full deployant, polished externally, polished internally. You can see trigger release for absolute security against accidental deployment, and there's a minderless system. Omega uses this buckle on many upscale models, but the minderless system allows all excess length once sized to stay underneath the strap, so there are no minder loops and there's no excess length flapping externally. The case is familiar to anyone who's followed Speedmasters or Seamasters since the mid-60s, a sheer and slim satin finished side with a expanding polished bevel that flares at the edge of the lug. So you can see there's a little bit of a sheer guard profile to the Speedmaster Professional case, designed to better protect the crown and pump style pushers. This has been a feature since the very first Speedmaster Professional in 1965. There is the aluminum insert for the tachymeter bezel. Let me do my best to restore focus here. But there is the aluminum insert for the tachymeter bezel, and you can see that it is calibrated to gauge the speed of things moving very quickly. Now the dial is a matte, somewhat frosted, some might even say opaline chocolate. It's distinct from the black, and there's no mistaking the two in person. The white on chocolate remains a high contrast look and quite practical. You can see that the watch does feature a loomed chronograph seconds hand, which I absolutely adore. You will see a loom shot at the end of this video. And in every other respect, it's a tri-register Moonwatch. Now underneath the case back, which is a display case back, we have Omega caliber 1863. It is the superior of the two options, the 1861 being a solid caseback model, the 1863 being what you see here, and the idea is to give you a higher level of finish and materials. 48-hour power reserve, manual wind, 21.6 beat rate, and of course you can see it is a cam and lateral clutch chronograph, the sum of the two being an extremely tough machine designed to resist up to 5,000 momentary Gs, and you can see everything because the lateral clutch system allows you to watch the clutch move in and out of contact with the driving center wheel, while the recentering hammers fall on the heart cam at center. 18 joules, big slow beating balance, of course the 21.6 beat rate, and a traditional Lemania 1873 Abausch. And you will note that the finish here is to a higher level. It's not just the chronograph brake on this 1863 is made of metal rather than Durlin synthetic, but the fact that everything is nicely finished. All the levers of the chronograph as well as the yoke system seem to be finished to a standard, especially with the beveling on their flanks, that almost looks to my eye like the type of hand finish you get on a Blancpain. So I can't say for sure that this watch doesn't have some hand finish in it. All the screw heads are black polished, the tops of the levers and the yoke are straight grained, and their edges are mirrored and beveled. There's a small but well-aligned set of Côte de Genève across the bridges, and you can see that there is, let's see how close we can get here without losing the focus, there is a micro perlage just beneath the balance. The watch is nicely executed on its case back, and it justly deserves the sapphire with which it's been endowed. Remember, this is the sapphire sandwich, so you do get sapphire on both sides of the watch. It's not a Hesalite crystal. Still 50 meters water resistant. The timepiece is quite versatile. Not the one to take the plunge, but for almost all other circumstances. This is an Omega you could wear every day and absolutely adore. One of the core Omega models, a Speedmaster Professional of any description, is one you can wear as a monuments man while collecting your 5711, your Breitling Navitimer, your Rolex Sub or Daytona. This is a timepiece that represents the brand well. If you're going to have one Omega collection, this is the one to own. See it and make it yours on the Watchbox. The Chocolate Speedy. Well, chocolate by day, key lime by night.